On the radar this week, Governor Nasir Ahmed El-Rufai has approved the appointment of Mohammed Hafiz Bayero as the Special Advisor on Intergovernmental Relations. The governor also approved the appointment of Zainab Mohammed as the Senior Special Assistant Economic and Investment Matters and Mubarak Mohammed as Special Assistant on Project Implementation and Monitoring. Kaduna State Debating Club emerges best runner-up at the just concluded World Debate Championship 2018. The Debate Club represented Nigeria at the global stage, knocking out teams from Slovenia, Bulgaria, Turkey, and USA.
Here are members of the Kaduna State Debate team. And last year, during the participation in the Heart of Europe World Schools Debate, in the history of 8 years Nigeria's participation in high school international debating, we are proud to tell the governor that we are the first set of students from Nigeria to have won matches that will qualify them to participate in the octo-finals of an international debating competition for high school students. Not only did we win and secure ourselves a position in the octo-finals, but we also debated against countries and qualified to the quarterfinals. Last year, I am proud to announce to the governor that we won debate matches against countries like the United States of America, Bermuda, Netherlands, Hungary, Cyprus, Turkey, and Bulgaria. This year, we attended the Heart of Europe World Schools Debating Championship and participated in another section of the debate known as the British Parliamentary Debating Format. And we won matches against most countries we debated last time, like Bulgaria. We also won matches against Slovenia and Slovakia as well, and guaranteed ourselves the best runner-ups in the British Parliamentary Format of debating in the Heart of Europe World Schools Debating Championship.
Congratulations.
The governor expresses delight while receiving the team and promised them his continued support.
We are proud that in Nigeria we are the best, that we are representing the whole country. But beyond that, we've gone outside Nigeria and proved that the quality of our public schools is comparable to anyone in the world. You have become our ambassadors and you have done well. So I want to use the opportunity to congratulate you, all of you, and congratulate your managers, your coach, as well as the officials of the Ministry of Education that provided the leadership that enabled you to realize your potentials. The sky is the limit for you, and we hope that you will build on this foundation. You will all be entitled to automatic scholarships until the end of your university education.
Kaduna State Government signs a Memorandum of Understanding with Solar Nigeria on the operations and maintenance of solar systems installed in primary healthcare centers across the state. Speaking during the signing of the contract, the Executive Secretary, Kaduna State Healthcare Development Agency, Dr. Hadiza Balarabe says this memorandum wouldn't have come a better time than now.
I make bold to say that thanks to the solar systems that we have today, deliveries by candlelight have now become a thing of the past in those primary healthcare centers. Furthermore, these solar systems have eradicated the need for noisy generators, they have reduced carbon emissions, they have freed up costs for funding of these generating sets, and thereby helped in creating a more serene environment for patients.
The state government is doing its best in improving primary health care facilities by upgrading and providing state-of-the-art equipment, drugs, vaccines, and constant electricity across the state health facilities.
The Spotlight tonight takes a look at the alarming unemployment rate, unskilled workforce, unentrepreneurial attitudes, and untapped sectors in the economy. All these and indeed many more have been issues of concern in Nigeria over the years, with Kaduna State having its fair share.
Graduated since 2015, Kaduna Polytechnic, Student of Public Admin. It's not been easy all this while to secure a job.
I'm a graduate of Bayero University, Kano, and I graduated in 2014. I did my service here in Kaduna in 2015. Yeah, it was quite challenging to be an unemployed graduate roaming about the street.
Kaduna State Government, under the leadership of Nasir Ahmed El-Rufai, recognized these issues and realized the need to improve in the areas of skills acquisition, development and human capacity building to leverage on the high number of human resources, business-friendly environment, and the influx of local and foreign investment in the state. To achieve this aim, the state government ventured into partnership with a number of private bodies to set up various entrepreneurial and other training programs to boost human capacity, stimulate economic growth, encourage self-reliance, and avail investors with skilled workforce. Some of the programs include Kaduna Startup Entrepreneurship Program CADSTEP, Community Skills Development Center, also known as Basic Apprenticeship Training Center BATC, Kaduna Information and Communication Technology Hub CAD-ICT Hub, Kaduna Artisan Training CADAT, Kaduna Electrical, Electronics and Energy Academy KADEA, Kaduna Stambik IBTC Hub, Kaduna State Taxi Scheme CADCAB, among others.
Education is the foundation of social mobility, as I said, but we also believe that there are those that do not need to go to university to have a chance in life. There are those that do not need even to go to a polytechnic to have a chance in life. There are people that God has given talents, creativity, vocational skills and so on that need to be developed. And in any case, as we attract industries to Kaduna, we need young people that are skilled. So we've come up with several programs to develop the capacity of our young people.
Governor Nasir El-Rufai launched the Kaduna Startup Entrepreneurship Program CADSTEP on the 20th of September 2016 with the induction of over 200 graduates into the program. The tripartite arrangement between the Kaduna State Government, Kaduna Business School and Bank of Industry has at the moment graduated 5 sets with over 2,500 of potential entrepreneurs from the Kaduna Business School. The program, which offers the participants a 15-week extensive entrepreneurship training, is to acquaint them with relevant knowledge and skills to fit into the modern world. Presently, the program is training another set of 500 youths in order to boost human capacity in the state. The program is aimed at supporting aspiring youths in Kaduna State to develop and execute innovative enterprises.
CADSTEP was the initiative of the Government of Kaduna State, the Bank of Industry, and Kaduna Business School. It initially started as an intervention that was designed to solve critical problems in the area of unemployment. The administration of Malam Nasir El-Rufai came in 2015, and one of the first things that they were confronting with in terms of the youth was jobs, and that is how CADSTEP emerged. 2,500 people have passed through that program, and about 25% of them have accessed money from the Bank of Industry, and they've started different types of businesses, from schools business, fisheries, poultry, manufacturing, carpentry, soap making.
Hawa Katun, a fashion merchant and a CATSTEP beneficiary who accessed the loan and now owns her business and is an employer of labor.
I used to be an employee, and since my experience with CATSTEP, it was a 12 weeks swift change that changed my life. From being an employee, I became an employer of at least 11 people within the span of 12 weeks. It's an experience that to date I've said has changed my life significantly, and I'm sure as well of the life of a lot of people. I heard about CATSTEP via a social media, a WhatsApp platform I'm on. I applied just as anybody else did, and I didn't really have much faith in the program because I didn't really know much people about it, what people that engineer did and all, and the way people, mostly people think about Nigeria factor. I just did it flippantly, and I didn't think I was going to get a response. And behold, I did get a response, and in a short while, I got shortlisted. With the help of Bank of Industry and the backup we got from Kaduna State government, we were sure that the funding was not an issue.
Anthony Barrow, a poultry farmer, and Nasir Muhammad, a vegetable oil producer, are both beneficiaries of CATSTEP. Today, they are running their respective businesses successfully after obtaining training and accessing the loan CATSTEP provides.
Through the intervention of the state government, we were able to get financing. We got financing in the sum of about 3 million, which we used to purchase some of our equipment and expand our business. Previously, we were producing 100 beds, but with the intervention of the Kaduna Startup Entrepreneurship Program, we were able to boost our production to 500.
This small place is helping more than 30 people. Because there was a time I sit down and I just jot it out, I find out that almost 30 to 40 people are benefiting from this place. My workers, about 6 or 7 of them, you see, the landlord himself is collecting maybe rent, and he's also supplying the GNC to other companies. The women that are collecting sludge, you understand? Even the people that are selling diesel, and so many other people.
Another program by the Kaduna State government to empower youth with interest and talent in construction is the Kaduna Artisan Training CADAT. The program is in collaboration with the National Open University's Center for Vocational and Entrepreneurial Training to prepare youths in housing and construction-based skills. These include training in electrical installation, decoration and painting, plumbing, carpentry, and laying and masonry.
The Kaduna State government realized the gap between efficiency and number in terms of workforce in the construction industry. And in collaboration with the Housing Developers Training Institute, they came to the National Open University of Nigeria and sought for a tripartite arrangement between the 3 parties so that we could address this gap.
The program has so far trained about 400 people in the first batch who were taught the rudiments of both entrepreneurship and vocational skills.
I heard of it on radio and I applied for the CADA training, and here I am. First, they educate us on how to manage our business, how to grow it, how to handle money, and after that, we're in the practical section right now, where I'm learning how to make paints and also decorate houses.
Mun fara da entrepreneurship, an nuna mana abubuwa da yawa yadda za mu yi kan harkar business ɗinmu. Idan Allah ya sa mun iya ga yadda za mu tafiyar da aikinmu, ko da ma shaguna za mu buɗe na sai da kayan ruwan, ko kuma aikin ruwan za mu yi, duk an nuna mana yadda za mu tattala shi ainihin kuɗinmu da kuma yadda za mu yi aikin. So duka an nuna mana wani abubuwa da yawa, kuma daga baya muka zo muka fara shi training wato practical kenan. aka koya mana yadda za mu samo ruwa daga ƙasa, yadda kuma za mu haɗa ruwan ko zuwa sama ne ko kuma a cikin gida ne za mu fafin ɗin shi, ko kuma kamfani ne za mu je mu sa duka dai ko gidan sama ko gidan ƙasa duka an koya mana yadda za mu iya yi.
I'm learning electrical installation. Before I don't know anything about electricity, but now I can be able to fix 1 gang switch, 2 gang switch, and up to 5 gang switch. I can be able to use it, which before I normally used to call someone in my assistance to do it for me.
Basic Apprenticeship Training Center BATC, now known as Community Skills Development Center, located at Mando, Kaduna, is another human capacity development program of the administration. The administration, in collaboration with Mafita, a non-governmental organization, reviewed the curricula of the center to fit into present reality based on the need for hands-on experienced individuals at the lower level of technical manpower.
The facilities are new, the equipment are new, the structures are well rehabilitated, unlike what was before. You see all the structures dilapidated, but now everything is in good shape. Whenever the students go, they feel comfortable. So we would like to appreciate the state government for what they have done in order to see that, yes, this program come to stay. So for the government of Kaduna State to accept this very program, it is a laudable effort. We appreciate it a lot.
The center will go a long way in alleviating the suffering of teeming youths in Kaduna State through impacting knowledge and hands-on skills. The skills and acquisition arrangement at the center includes, but not limited to, commerce, catering and engineering. Over time, more than 500 people, some of which are the Almajiris and people with disabilities, have been trained to be able to stand on their own as entrepreneurs. Aisha Ibrahim and Abdul Mashkur Ismail are among the beneficiaries of the Community Skills Development Center.
Ina koya girki, fried shinkafa, fried rice, the jollof rice, the curried rice. Na koya yanda ake tuwo da miyan oha da miyan obono da kuma cake, donut da sauransu. Zan bude wajen sana'a da zan samu ko a gida ne haka ina yi har in samu buɗe na kaina da har wasu za su samu su a ƙarƙashi na su ma samu nasu sana'an da za su dogara da kansu.
To meet up with the demands of the digital world and create a technology-savvy environment, Zenith Bank PLC, as part of its corporate social responsibility to Kaduna State, established the Kaduna Information and Communication Technology Hub, CAD-ICT Hub, which serves as a hub for IT enthusiasts in the state. The hub has already trained over 5,000 individuals.
Just recently, the Kaduna State government assigned us to work with Google to train 5,000 youth. We've already registered almost 5,000 youth within Kaduna. Within a span of 2 weeks, our platform will enable us to train at least 4,000 youth every year and will provide jobs for these youth through our outsourcing platform. We will also provide avenues where these youth will come in and work on cutting-edge technology using our blockchain lab. So this technology is a technology that's new around the world. If we're able to train our youth on how to implement this technology, people from all over the world will come to Kaduna to hire people to work on their projects.
The state government, in collaboration with Skipper, established the Kaduna Electrical Electronic Energy Academy, KADEA, at Kaduna State University. This is as a result of the adoption of solar energy for projects such as the solar electrification of all primary healthcare centers and solar-powered streetlights in the state. These necessitated the need for trained solar maintenance workers for the management of the projects.
Kaduna is the only state currently in Nigeria now that has out of the 14 PPAs that were signed by NBET and the Ministry of Power for solar power in Nigeria, Kaduna is the only state that has more than 2. Kaduna has 3. So we do realize that in the next few months, construction will start on these solar sites, and they are large-scale constructions that we will need to train. We will need to ensure that that sector has adequate manpower. So we have the Kaduna Electrical, Electronics and Energy Academy that we're doing at KASU. We are partnering with Skipper to ensure that we have adequate manpower that will work with those solar companies.
Still on alternative energy in Kaduna State, the state government, in collaboration with Blue Camel Energy Limited, an environmental-friendly company that provides viable alternative power sources and renewable solutions, trained over 300 youths in the state on solar power energy. At the moment, the company is fully established in the state and offers alternative and affordable energy solutions and creating employment opportunities.
Part of our major concern was the number of unemployed youths in the street, and I think we also know, following up with the media, that His Excellency is also, the Executive Governor is also very concerned about and very passionate about anything that will generate employment opportunities for the state. So we felt there was a need to set up a place where we'll be constantly engaging with the youth. We're not just here to train people in renewable energy or renewable energy related services. We're here to actually motivate the youth, to engage them into talks, and to see how we can, continue to, showcase, examples of successful entrepreneurship and businesses, and also to bring together lots of our young graduates and, artisans, who seem to be, all suffering from coordinated and well-organized businesses. So we're actually here to, impact, by educating and empowering.
Still on the developments, the administration also launched the Kaduna Taxi Cab Scheme. The aim of the scheme is to create job opportunities for youth in the state and improve the quality and scope of public transportation services in the state. This is an arrangement between the Kaduna State Government, Sterling Bank and Kia Motors, where cars are given to interested persons who would pay over a period of time at a discounted interest rate. Jerry Sheying and Saadu have both benefited from the program.
The payment period is 3 years, and per month each one of us is expected to pay back about 75,000 naira. And by the grace of God, we have gone with 1 year and some months. We still have about 1 year and some months before this guy is declared on my name, Jerry Sheying.
Wasu da yau mu ba mu da abin yi, amma a dalilin wannan abu mun samu abin yi. Ba mu kaɗai ba, akwai mutane da yawa wadda ma su ba su da moto amma suna cin abinci a jikinmu.
Kaduna State is now known as a state with limitless opportunities and home to a large number of industries and businesses backed by the political will, resilience and commitment of Nasir Ahmed El-Rufai. 3 years down the lane, Kaduna State has witnessed positive changes in almost every sector of the economy. Indeed, Kaduna is becoming great again.
In continuation to the Kaduna State Government's job drive, the state government, World Bank, the Rockefeller Foundation and Digital Nigeria organized a 3-day extensive digital training for entrepreneurs in the state. The workshop gave young, medium and high-skilled individuals between 18 to 40 years an opportunity to learn IT skills, business skills, and creative industry skills to gain access to unending job opportunities in the virtual economy.
I learned something new that I know I can use to fend for myself after life here, because out there we know that there are lots of graduates without employment, and most of them are having regrets as they don't have skills to help themselves to meet their basic needs. But with what I have now from this training, when I get out of this place, I don't need to wait for the government to give. I don't need to wait for any employer. So it's all about me utilizing what I've gained to get what I want.
I actually enjoy the talk section more than the practical section because this is where they motivate us. They show us the relevance of how entrepreneur will be in the future. And my intent was that, let me see how I could harness the knowledge I got here to be able to make it to a reality, because the world is turning to a situation whereby a time is coming, you don't rely on government to always provide the job opportunity for you, even though there are even no jobs online.
The program was all about online business, online work, online entrepreneurship. And among the participants or the group involved, we have Upwork. And Upwork is an international work in which you can do it online. You upload your profile, you tell you about yourself, the things you can offer.
It's basically what you do online. Everything about it is mostly online. You have to create a profile, join a platform, then create a profile, write what you do and how people can get to, get the products.
Kaduna State government have actually tried, because it is actually a good initiative in Kaduna State. It will help Kaduna State a lot in terms of youth. It will help them to get jobs. It will reduce the rate of unemployment. It will reduce the rate of poverty. It will reduce the rate of crisis and conflict between youth. And it will change the mindset of the youth. Like most of the youths, all they feel like probably they can get into politics and make money. Now you can make more money online, even more than politics. So Kaduna State government, they've actually tried. It is a welcome initiative.
The social media was also active in the discourse on the current administration's policy on youth empowerment and human capacity development. Abubakar Idris tweets, "Excellent program. Hope the state government will also keep track of those of us who have received this training for the good of Kaduna State." Ijatui Ayolei tweets, "Commendable efforts." Haske also tweeted, "For this workshop, it's an open eye. In my 30 years, I have never seen a government who so much cared for its citizens, most especially the youths. I am a beneficiary of Malan Nasur El-Rufai's administration." Pablo Jr. tweets, "This is a positive development." Abdullahi Ahmed also tweeted, "I participated in Click on Kaduna workshop. It was amazing and inspiring. Thank you at El-Rufai for bringing this great opportunity to Kaduna. I am motivated."
The focus on the youth segment was to help the unemployment burden by unleashing the dynamism and potential of young people through training and access to finance. Nasir Ahmed El-Rufai.